new JaleelismyJoy W subscribers. Thank you for joining our channel once again, and those who are just visiting our page, we hope that this video can bless you in a special way. There are 5 core values that we believe make a person totally well, and that is faith, family, food, fitness, and finances, in that particular order. I really believe that these categories can really help you become your better self in so many different ways: mind, body, soul. And so this video is really for the couples and the singles, because it is Valentine's Day weekend, and I know some of us are booed up while others are not, and so it can kind of cause some kind of tension there. But I hope that this video can kind of encourage you both on how to be content where you are. And I'm just passing on this knowledge. I'm not getting paid for really passing on some of the resources that I've learned have helped me and my husband connect in a special way. But I just want to pay it forward and give you some of the keys on how to connect with your spouse that I feel like are beneficial. And for those who are single, what books and what resources I read to stay content in my singleness. And so the first book that I felt was very, very, very powerful for me was Praying for My Husband. So often that we desire certain things in our lives, but we're not preparing for it to happen. And so I really love this book. This book really helped bless my spirit, because it really talked about how to be content where you are and what you need to be doing to prepare for your future spouse. And I wrote plenty of notes. I probably really want to go back through it just to read what I actually was feeling at the time when I was in my singleness. But I feel like this book is really a blessing to those who are walking a single life, trying to live as spiritual as possible. This book really helped me, and she quotes a lot of scripture that kind of help you stay encouraged. Another book by Randy Pope, Finding Your Million Dollar Spouse, was really awesome to read as well, because you may desire someone special in your life, but you don't know exactly what characteristics you want. And so this book actually helped me define what I really wanted in a spouse. And I'm glad that I was more specific about it, because like they say, you have to be specific with your prayers. If you're not, you don't know what's coming your way, right? So I felt like these books really helped me throughout the time that I was single. And so I highly recommend them. Check them out. And like I said, this information is just to pay it forward. I hope that it's beneficial to you in a special way. You know, eat the meat, spit out the bones, as they say. And so I hope that both the couples and the single group get some type of comfort out of this. Another book, great book, 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. This book, actually, I have 2 versions. I have one for single and one for married in our library. But this book is actually good, because even though you feel like you're connected and this is my boo, this is my spouse, this is my partner, this is my best friend, you may not be speaking their love language, and there's 5 love languages that can help you connect with your spouse in a special way. Affirmation, gifts, acts of service, quality time, physical touch. So I really appreciate Gary Chapman for writing this book and taking the time to really be more specific and transparent with couples and singles on knowing your love language and what that looks like with your spouse, because that does make a difference in connecting. And so highly recommend that book. Now, it is Black History Month, so I had to give a good shout out to a woman who is powerful, Nikki Giovanni, a poet, civil rights activist, and she's really good at what she does and holding interviews for a Black culture. And so she has several books out there, but this one's called Love Poems And I have not read it. It's actually my husband's, but I'm actually taking it away from him temporarily because I really want to, really want to go in it and see what she's writing about. But there's one that I liked, and it's called Love Is. Some people forget that love is tucking you in and kissing you goodnight, no matter how young or old you are. Some people don't remember that love is listening and laughing and asking questions, no matter what your age. Few recognize that love is commitment, responsibility, no fun at all, unless love is you and me. Really deep. And so I plan to look, because I love poetry, so I plan to read some of her work even more now that I know my husband has quite a bit of her books. So I love movies as well. Now there's some movies out there for married couples. I'm turning my attention to married couples now that are really good for you to connect with your spouse, especially if you're in the thick of it like we were last year. They really can help you spiritually stay together. One good one is Fireproof. Check it out if you have not already. It really is a good movie to watch. There's another movie that was really popular in the box office, War Room. That book really was really awesome because it showed couples that even when you're not receiving what you desire from your spouse, stay the course. Pray for your spouse. Pray for your marriage. Continue to go to war for it. If you really want it, put in the work. And so I really love that movie as well. Now there's some other resources out there. A lot of couples that are really taking their marriage to the next level. I personally love Black Married with Kids, BMWK by Lamar Tyler. There's some DVDs that we have in our personal library. You Saved Me and Still Standing. These are excellent interviews with a lot of great couples that have stand through the test of time. They have really shown that they really are enduring, and even when it's not looking pleasant, they still make it, and they use the resources that are available to them to go to the next level in their marriage. And so I really like these resources as well. Now, there is a couple who they both practice marriage counseling, and they are licensed therapists. I really love their work, and they are Aize and Iana Ma'at. And I love them because they are very candid. They really get to the hardcore issues that a lot of married couples face. You have to check them out on YouTube. And Real Relationship Advice with Aize and Iana is their channels page. And you can check out their website. I'm going to post their website information as well as Lamar's on this video. And so you can check them out. Feel free. There is another couple that I discovered from the Ma'ats, which is funny. Once you plug in with a couple and you really like their advice and you really can grow with their advice, because actually these couples had actually poured into our relationship when me and my husband were dating at the time. And so I really liked their resources because we were long distance. And so they helped us stay connected even with that distance. And so the Tyler Media, Lamar Tyler, and the Mods, check them out. And there is also a couple that now I have discovered to keep the fire in your marriage, keep it spicy, because sometimes you can get stagnant, and what you did when you were dating, you no longer do while you're married, because you have children and you have all this stuff going at you, and so you don't know how to connect with your spouse, or you're too tired, or you're too frustrated. What are some ways to keep the fire alive, as you say? And so another couple of that, I recently used some of their resources, is the Marcel and Yvette Pickens, and their company is called Happy Couples Company. And so you have to check them out in your spare time to connect with your spouse. The last last couple that I wanted to give a shout out to is Jackie and Stefana Bledsoe, and they actually have so many different resources available. Jackie actually does personal blogging about marriage and family from a Christian standpoint, and so they have really, really enhanced our marriage. And they also have a book that talks about the ups and downs that they went through during their marriage, and it's called 7 Rings of Marriage. And actually, I have the book, and I'm gonna show you a picture of the book. I had that book, and then I gifted it to my sis because we spin off each other, and that's what you really need. I found really beneficial is if you desire something, you're gonna attract it. So I used to, when I was single, I recall having a lot of friends that were married, and I would pick their brain. I would constantly drill them like they were getting interrogated because I really wanted to know, like, what does a wife look like? What challenges do you face as you're married? What challenges do you face as a mother? I really wanted to know before I actually got into where I am now, because that helped strengthen me. And I can recall 4 couples off bat that I still connect with today. So lean on them because they have been together for a while and they have experience, and they're really, really transparent even when things aren't perfect. And so I really encourage the singles. You may not be married right now, but do the work. Do the work. Get the resources. Study the Bible. Study whatever is available for which you desire for a spouse. Study it because it really does help you prepare and get ready. But in the same token, be content where you are, because even though marriage looks so good on the exterior side, we have issues internally. We have issues at home. And so we cannot put on this facade that we have a perfect marriage. Oh, everything's gravy at the Wormley's house. We're always celebrating. No, please don't put that out there, married couples. Let the singles know what it really is. And I'm not trying to say don't get married. Trust me, I love being married to my husband. But at the same time, it's not always smooth sailing. And we know this firsthand. And we're just still fresh in this journey together. So I hope that these resources will benefit you. Another thing, because we live in a day and age of social media, and I am guilty, I'm not going to say I am not. But another thing that can help enhance your marriage quickly is to do this. Yeah. Power it down. Say, I got time for you. What's on your mind? Let's talk. And there are so many things you can talk about, even if it's not like common conversation, like how was your day at work and all that. In order to stop the repetitiveness of conversations, what you can do is watch a lot of shows that are on air that are supporting marriage. Like there's some reality shows that I like to watch, and I know sometimes it is commercialized, and so you may not get the realness of it, but it does lead to a lot of conversations. So I found watching Married to Medicine, Ready to Love, which is an own network, and Married to Medicine's off of Bravo. And there's another one that I'm watching, Love and Marriage in Huntsville. That's another popular series that is going on right now. But these actual reality shows really bring some conversation in your marriage, and actually enjoy watching these videos with my husband and actually dissecting the issues that happen in these reality shows. Another series that I really found to be beneficial is Issa Rae First series. Now that needs to come out with another season, but it probably won't happen. But it's really good first, and it's talking about all the firsts that you have when you're in a relationship, and it's online. Check her out. First series, Issa Rae. Really good work that she did, and the music is awesome. But I love the storyline because it talks about the first argument, the first saying you're official. the first kiss, all that stuff. So really great concept. I love it, love it, love it. So there's so many ways that you can connect. Recently, me and my husband did a photo shoot, family photo shoot, which was huge because we have not taken any professional photos since we got married. And so I was really, really excited about it because I love pictures, I love videos. And so for us to do that together as a family, it really warmed my heart. And my husband knew that. He just knew that would turn me on in a sense. And so I'm just thankful that he was willing to do it. And the baby, our son, cooperated, Jaleel, because it is his party. So he was able to do some shoots as well by himself. And so I was proud about that. And so there's so much out there, y'all. There's so much. But just go to God and ask for guidance. That's the best thing I can tell you, because he will lead you in the right direction. If you really want marriage, if you really want to have a spouse that's going to stand the test of time and be in the trenches with you and the storm with you and stay with you, really start investing in resources now that can help you while you're single. So many resources. And before I forget, we're probably going to watch this tonight, if not this weekend. My husband knows I loving basketball. That's my favorite. And I even joke with him all the time about you my cute, you my cute, you my cute, you know, because I just love that movie so much, and he is my cue. So I just really, really appreciate y'all checking out this video. I know it's kind of long, but I just wanted to pass down the knowledge. When you know things work, share it to those who desire to be in your shoes or desire to have a love that you have. Share what you have done, because this can benefit the single group as well as those who are freshly married. So I hope that this helps you, and I hope that y'all will continue to show y'all support on this page. We tackle so many different areas of total wellness, and so this is just one, because I know it's the weekend and you're wondering what can you do. Don't forget that you don't have to spend a lot of money on Valentine's Day. You truly don't. Go to Dollar Tree, go to Walmart, and just get some fake rose petals and lay them on the floor. You know, set the tone, set the ambience, play some good music on YouTube. You know, couples, it's not that hard. We just have to really put in the effort. So I just wanted to say that, speak that piece. So I hope y'all have a great day, and I hope that y'all will come back the next week, next Friday, when I post another video like this. Alright, take care of yourself. Be blessed. Remember, together we can conquer chronic kidney disease one medical milestone at a time. I'm Tanisha. Take care. Be well.
You can stay in the fight, just hold on, it will be alright. Weeping endures the night, but joy will greet you with a light.